Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to SB Racing. Today we're back with another Gran Turismo 7 commentary video. Back with the guys from MRC for the GT3 World Series. This is round 8, and it is at Sardegna Road Track B Reverse. This is a 60-minute endurance race. I believe you can only use the medium and the hard tyres. So it'll be interesting to see what these guys do. As I said, it's a 60-minute race. This is round 8. Unfortunately, there's been about 4 races that have been missed. So there was 2 commentators that were doing the commentary for this league. One guy's dropped out. So unfortunately, there was 4 races that needed to be covered, but I've just not had the time to get them done, unfortunately. So I'm gonna be continuing the rest of this series off to the end, and starting with round 8 this round. I believe there is another 2 or 3 rounds left to go, so yeah, they've all been out and qualified. Let's talk you through the grid and we'll get these guys going. So for Buki then, let's put it on pole. Midnight, P2 for Midnight after qualifying. Jace in the Peugeot in 3rd. Hirakram in the Mustang in 4th. Mockin in 5th in a FT1. Phil in the Corvette in 6th. Brucey in a Mercedes in 7th. Staffy in 8th in another Corvette as well. And we've got James, who's in a Lambo in 9th. So, like I said, guys, 60-minute race. Excuse me. Yeah, be interesting to see what guys do with tyres and fuel and etc. Let's get these guys underway then. And we are racing at Sardegna then, so Midnight. Oh, so Jace got a very good start off the line then. I thought Midnight had a good run, but Jace makes up a position and slots in behind Fubuki. Does everybody get through? They do indeed, so no incidents yet, and Fubuki still leads them. A great launch from Jace in that Peugeot off the line. Made himself a position up on Midnight. Your front runners are on the mediums. Excuse me. And we've got Hirakram, the first of the hard runners, in 4th. Mockins on the mediums. Phil's on the hards, as is Brucey, as is Staffy, and James is on the mediums. So there's a mixture of tyres. Hirakram's doing pretty well to be keeping Mockin behind. He gets a bit swirly out of the corner there. Let's take you back to the leader then. So for Buki, Paul managed to put in a little bit of a gap to Jace. Jace is hunting him down, I'm sure. I do like this circuit in the normal layout. I don't think I've ever run it in reverse, but so far these guys seem to be having some good racing here. James on the mediums. Surely needs to get in front of these guys on the hards in front. Mockin still struggling to get past Hirakram then, so Hirakram is making that Mustang as wide as he can. Let's go on board as Midnight runs wide. So that is another position gained for Hirakram. Let's have a little look what happens to Midnight then. On a personal best, well, lobby best lap, and just finds the gravel on the exit then, so that's a shame for Midnight. He's running well in that beetle up until then. Fubuki still out in the lead. Jace is not giving up. He's trying to hang on to the back of Fubuki. Hirakram is doing a good job on these hard tyres. Mockin still can't find a way past. Let's go on board with Mockin as he searches for a move on Hirakram. Will he get it done down the straight? The Mustang's pretty quick in the straight line as well though, isn't it? So don't think so. No, so not on this occasion. Oh, but somebody's gone wide up ahead. Oh, and it's Fubuki. So what's happened to Fubuki? Oh, just late on the brakes. He must be kicking himself. But he gets it back on track pretty quickly. And he's only lost A position so far. But here comes Hirakram then. Is Hirakram going to throw it up the inside here? He does. Mockin here, just waiting. Is he going to make a move? Gets a better exit. Fubuki's just got to try and get back in the rhythm. Get himself back up to speed. So now Jason inherits the lead of the race. So maybe Fubuki was pushing a little bit too hard in them opening laps, and Jace was just running at a pace he felt a little bit more comfortable at, but it's done him well, and he should be able to put some time into Hirakram, because Hirakram's on the hard tyre. So if Hirakram's going to make it difficult for these guys to get back past, then Jace could run away with this a little bit. Been quite an interesting 4 minutes, the first 4 minutes of this race. We've had Fubuki and Midnight put it in the gravel. Midnight's now trying to make some places. James has dropped off these guys a little bit. Maybe he's just jumped on that night or something, but I thought he'd have been working his way through the grid, considering he had people on the harder tyre in front of him. Let's take you back up then. So Jace, nice little gap now. Fubuki then looking for a way past Hirakram. Mockin's also there as well, so good little battle between these three guys. Hirakram doing everything he can on these hard tyres, making that Mustang as wide as possible, just putting his car in the right places. Oh, and Fubuki gets a big moment again. Oh, very well to save that. Fair play to Fubuki there. I thought he was a goner. Brilliant save, but it's just dropped him off, and now Mockin's nipped in and taken the place off him as well. But that was a big moment as Brucey's cutting the grass out there on these hard tyres, keeping Midnight at bay for the moment. Midnight looking for a move down the inside here. Meanwhile, while this is happening, Jace is just going to be able to pull more and more away from these guys, these three here that are fighting. It's good to see Hirakram's not making it easy for him. He's not just letting them back pass because he's on the harder tyre. He's saying, if you want to pass me, you've got to work for it, guys. Always he gets swirly on the exit there. Now will Mockin look to take advantage here. Brilliant racing from all three guys. Fabuki looks up the inside of Mockin now then, so that's brilliant. And now Aaron has got past them hard tyre runners and he's looking to latch back onto the back of this pack as well, so he's recovered from that mistake. Brucey just keeping Gibb at bay. And Staffy and James just having a little battle at the back. I'm sure these hard tyre runners won't be on them for too long. Oh, and who's that? It's Fabuki again. Let's see. So he's battling with Hirakram. Oh yeah. Fabuki is having one hell of a race so far, and we're only 7 minutes in. Brucey, side by side, some good racing. Fabuki looks for the switcheroo. Oh, Brucey gets a big slide on then. I think Fabuki might be having one of them days. Just got to calm himself down, get back in the rhythm. Early days, a lot can happen. Still got 52 minutes of this race to go. Jason in the 21s, 22s, so consistent within his lap times. Just trying to get away from these guys. So Hirakram then still doing extremely well on this hard tyre to be in second place. Mockin in third. I'm sure we'll be hoping to get past Hirakram soon. Midnight after his off, it's now back up to fourth, so it's a great drive to get himself back up there. Phil just been in fifth, just running in his own race, getting these hard tyres over and done with, I think. Same with Staffy. James just sitting on the back. Also, what has happened to Fabuki and Brucey then? I have to go back and check this one out. Alright, so let's see what happens with these guys. Oh, and Brucey hits the wall then, so a little bit of coming together. But Fabuki waits and he gives the place back, so that's brilliant to see. Great respect shown from both the guys. Jace hasn't really put a foot wrong in this Peugeot so far. Could be on for the race win here, depending on what he decides to do tyre wise and how long he runs them hards for, as he goes purple as well. So let's hold on then, keep on board with Jace, see if he sets a new fastest lap of the race. Here he comes then, up to the line. So no, lost a little bit in that last sector then, but so far so good for Jace. Hirakram has actually pulled away a little bit from Mocking on these hard tyres, so it's Midnight catching. So Mocking's been running 22s, so has Aaron. He's just done a 21 though, so maybe Aaron might catch onto the back. Yeah, 22s, 23s, so yeah, the sort of time difference you would expect on the harder tyre, I guess. Brucey back up to 6th after his little accident. Fabuki in 7th, and an interesting one for Buki so far. Staffy, pretty quiet one for Staffy so far in 8th. James must have had an issue somewhere as he's dropped right off now, so I wonder when we're going to start seeing people come in. Lap 8, I'd say you might start seeing these hard runners come in lap 10, lap 11ish, something like that, I reckon. You just seem to lose too much time on them. Takes a few laps to heat them up as well in most cars. So here I come then. Is making these hard tyres work. 21.9 on the hard tyre. It's the fastest lap at 21.5, so yeah, that's pretty crazy. Rocking. He's catching that all, and Hero Crab has a big moment on the exit. Let's have a little watch of that. Oh, and he does find the wall, and Mockin's very lucky to have not hit into him really. He heard the little bit of contact that he had with Mockin. Could have ended badly for both them guys there. Hero Cram then has finally lost that 4th place. So Mockin moves up to 2nd then. Sure he'll be happy with that. Midnight, after finding the gravel in the first couple of laps, is back up to 3rd place, so brilliant drive from Aaron so far. Hero Cram then was doing very well on them hard tyres, has now dropped down to 4th, so you might see him come in soon, get himself on a nice new set of mediums. Phil doing well in that Corvette on the hard tyre so far. But Fabuki has got past Brucey now then, so Fabuki will be looking to get past Phil pretty quickly as well, I'm sure. And yeah, Staffy's just dropped off these guys, and James is having his own race, I think, down in 9th. Oh, as he gets a bit slidey. But it is Jace that still leads. He's not put a foot wrong all race so far. The 21s and the 22s, so it's got the consistency in this Peugeot. Mockin can see him, but he's a long way away. Midnight is getting closer lap by lap, so I'm sure Mockin will be looking in that rear view mirror thinking he's getting closer. Yeah, so Hero Cam's just dropped off now. That accident's just knocked him out his rhythm, I think. Fabuki then has passed Phil, so let's have a look at how Fabuki done that. So yeah, down the straight then, gets it done and sets the quickest lap of the race in doing so. So fair play to Fabuki. Looks like he's got his bearings back, and he's back up to 5th. Oh, does get a little bit wide on the exit there, but keeps it together. So back up to 5th. Good drive. These guys can see Hero Crab in front, so will they catch on to him, or will Hero Crab pit soon? Midnight has really caught Mockin up on this lap, so Midnight be looking to make a move on Mocking soon. Let's go on board with Midnight. Will he get him down the straight? I think he's going to be a bit too far away. Anybody going to come in? Is Staffy going to come in? It looks like he might do. No, maybe not. What about James? No, so James doesn't either then, so everyone stays out. Jace still leads this race. Oh, and he's just nicked the fastest lap on that last lap as well, so plenty of life in these tyres if they're setting personal bests towards the end of the tyre stint. Shabuki hunting down Hierocram now. Brucey's got past Phil then, so runs it. Oh, he just keeps it on track there. Thought Phil was going to run it a bit wide there. Midnight is desperately trying to catch Mocking up. But Jace still out in the lead then. We're 17 minutes in. He's not put a foot wrong so far. Fuel wise for people, so most people nearly half a tank. I don't think it's going to be too long until we see people start coming in. Spooky. Oh, 21.3, so quick lap from Fabuki, lap 12. He's hunting Hierocram down. How much does he close up on this straight? So here we go then. So Staffy has had enough for the hard tyres. I did expect these people on the hard tyres to come in a lot earlier. I didn't think they were going to run too many laps on them. Have a couple of big medium stints, but he comes in on lap 14. Does he fill up? He does fill up as well then, so full tank and a set of mediums, I'm sure. Is what Staffy should come out with. So yeah, out on the mediums then for Staffy. So Jace coming out the last corner. Does he come in? Doesn't look like it. No, so Jace stays out then. Mocking now then. It's got Midnight all over the back of him. Just not close enough, is he? Seems to have got a better exit. So Brucey then, the second guy to come in. Get rid of these hard tyres. Yeah. And a refuel for Brucey then, so does James come in? He doesn't. Jay still leads. He's done a 23 on that last lap though, so he must have had a little bit of a issue somewhere there. And as I say that, there's one thing I did realise with this Peugeot is after a while you just get to a certain lap and the tyres just fall off a cliff, and I think that is what's happening with Jace right now. They just all of a sudden don't want to work. Is he going to go for another lap? He is, so he's opting to stay out. He's lost a little bit of time to these guys. They've done 21s on the last lap, so all that hard work, he's lost a couple of seconds of it. Fabuki now all over the back and does pass for Hirokram then, so Fabuki, two pretty big incidents in this race, but he's got himself back up to 4th, so it's a brilliant recovery drive so far, and he's putting in purple sectors as well, so and as I say that, there was a big moment on the exit, but he's kept it together. Jason coming out the final corner. Does he pit? Oh, what am I going on about final corner? Now he will be. Now he is. Does he pit? No, he doesn't. Does Fabuki come in? Fabuki does come in, as does Hirokram, so in they come then. Is Fabuki going to run his hard tyres now? Hirokram will be coming out on a set of the mediums, we know that. Interesting to see what he does, whether he comes out on another set of mediums and runs the hards later on. So no, he's going for his hard stint now then, is Fabuki. And let's just make sure. Did I say Hirokram? It was Mocking, wasn't it, that come in, was it? No. Who else come in? Could have sworn Hirokram come in behind. It's telling me he's still on a set of racing hards. Anyway, so Jace still leads it then. Is Jace going to come in? No, so Jace putting in some laps on these medium tyres, as are Mocking and Midnight. Could have sworn Hirokram came in with Fabuki, but it's showing me that he's still got an old set of hards on, so I don't really understand what's going on there. I think Phil is yet to pit. Fabuki has come in and stuck the hards on. Brucey has changed to a set of mediums as a Staffy, and James has come in and put a set of hards on, so surely Jace hasn't got many more laps left in his tyre, or clearly not after that. Big moment there on the gravel. And they have caught right up now, so interesting. Let's go on board with these guys then. Mocking, he can see Jace now. There was almost he must have had a good 9 seconds, 10 seconds at one point. But Mocking has just kept his rhythm, and he can now, this now must be as close as he's ever been to Jace, and they both stay out, as does Midnight then. So Midnight had it in the gravel early on, but he's up in a podium position now, and you can see the two guys in front as well. So this race is far from over. Here a crowd can see him in the distance. Kabuki trying to get these hard tyres warmed up then. Brucey looking to hunt him down on his few lap old mediums. 21.2 as well from Brucey, so takes the fastest lap of the race. This Mercedes has got some pace on the mediums, and it's just done a 20.6. Oh, Brucey. What a lap from the lad. Oh, it's Fabuki. Oh, cool. It's got a bit of brown pants moment for Brucey, that one. Fabuki again finds the barrier, so Fabuki it's not been his day today so far. Another incident has dropped him down to 7th. I don't think he'll be on them hard tyres for long. Jay stays out then, so as does Midnight. Mockin decides to come in, so will Mockin run his hard tyres now? We'll see when he comes out. Does Brucey get past? No, I don't think so. So yeah, Mockin does come out, and he's come out onto the hard tyre. So I would expect Brucey to catch him up pretty quick if he's running lap times like that. But these two guys are still yet to pit. Jay still leads the race, has led it from when Fabuki made a mistake early on in the race. Midnight had it in the gravel early on, but brilliant recovery drive so far. He now finds himself back up to 2nd. And surely both coming in this lap. Jay saying. So they stay out again then. In comes Hero Crown then. Does Phil come in this lap? No, so Phil don't. Brucey then, up in 6th. He's running some quick lap times. He should come out ahead. He should get past Hero Crab here. Oh no, so Hero Crab does come out ahead. Let's see what happens. Brucey be desperate to catch up with him, I'm sure. Fabuki's back going after getting the wall. Staffy down an 8th. So Jace is still going. Midnight has pitted this time, so that moves Phil up to 3rd then, but Phil is yet to pit. I think he might be coming in this lap, so he decides to run another one. Surely Jace hasn't got another lap after this one. Where Midnight come out on in fourth then on his hard, so he wants to get these hard tyres over and done with, and he's got Heracram all over the back of him, as Heracram is looking to make a move down here. Jace is finally in the pits then. This is some great racing from these two. Ooh. Some brilliant racing there from Heracram and Midnight, side by side. And Brucey is just behind them then, thinking, make a mistake guys and I'll have both of you. So, Mockin takes the lead of the race then. Out comes Jace. So, Jace has come out on another set of mediums, so he's leaving his hards to the end. And he has come out front of Heracram and Midnight then, so Midnight sort of run out of fuel at the wrong time, I think. Ideally, well, to be fair, he did come out, then he's on the harder tyre, isn't he? So, that'd be why if he was on a set of mediums, he would have kept Heracram behind him, I think. Brucey is now hunting Midnight down. Sabuki just on his own now, really. Staffy can see him, but he's too far away. So Phil still hasn't pitted, has he? I don't think. And he's down at 8th. Oh no, he has, sorry. So he's come out on a set of mediums now. Just getting them up to temperature. James is getting blue flag, so Mockin then now leads this race. How long is he going to run these hard tyres for? That is the question. So Heracram's got James to deal with it. James just pulls over. Fair play to James. Hold on a second, so what's happened to Jason? Because Heracram wasn't in front of him before, was he? Oh, okay, so Heracram does get the move done on him then, so fair play to Heracram. He moves himself up to second. Oh no, what happened to Midnight? Let's go on board with Midnight. Oh, the curb just spat him out. That is unfortunate for Midnight, but he gets it round and he gets it going again. And Fubuki gets past as well then, so not great for Midnight. Mockin still leads this race and he's got a bit of a healthy gap as well. In the 22s on the hard tyre too, so he's making it work so far. Jace down into third now. I'm sure to be getting them tyres heated up, trying to get back into the rhythm. He's got Brucey for company though. Will Brucey look to make a move? better exit then, so will he get him up the inside here? Brucey does then, so that's a brilliant move from Brucey. Gets himself up into P3 in his Mercedes. Jace looking to get that position back off of him pretty quickly. Mockin still leads then. Hero Cram second. 120.7 last lap, so, and he's just gone a tenth quicker than Brucey's quickest lap, so I think he's got them mediums up to temperature now, and he's on the hunt. Brucey also getting some speed out of that Mercedes is Brucey. Jace after pitting then, just trying to find that rhythm again. For Buki, back up to fifth then. He's had a fair few incidents in this race, but he's there in fifth. Staffy up into sixth. Midnight down to seventh after his off. Phil in eighth. James in ninth. Been a bit of a lonely one for James so far. Excuse me. Yeah, that Lamborghini is not hard to drive. I'm sorry, it is hard to drive. So, fair play to him. Also, Midnight comes in then. He's decided to get off them hard tyres. Doesn't take fuel, I don't think, so. And out he comes. Mockin, when will Mockin come in and get off these hard tyres? So Hero Cram then. Pushing on these medium tyres now. Trying to catch Mockin. Brucey's just dropped off a Hero Crab a little bit. He's got, you can still see Jace in his rear view mirror. So Jace will be looking to catch back up as Mockin does come in then. Thought it'd be soon to get off them hard tyres. Does he take a full tank? Basically, so Mockin's going to the end then, and I'm sure Fabuki's about to do the same. Yeah, so it looks like that'll be their final stops then for Fabuki and for Mockin. So Hero Cram then now leads the race. And he is putting in some seriously quick laps in that Mustang. Brucey up into P2. He's looking pretty low on fuel. He's one of the first people in, so I'd expect to see him stop again soon. Jace on the hards. How many more laps he decides to run on them? Staffy up into fourth then for Staffy on the mediums. Excuse me. His fuel is flashing at him, so it's going to be in soon. But he has already run his hard tyre, so he'll be only coming in for another set of mediums. Also, we've got Phil and Mockin have a bit of battle here. Mockin just come out on the mediums, so we'll be looking to get some temperature into them, I'm sure. Midnight, a horrible hard stint for Midnight, really. Back on their mediums now, as is Fubuki. Been some race for Fubuki. See what he can do. Still 21 minutes left, anything can happen. Hirokram still leads. Brucey in second. Put a bit of time into Jace, who's on the harder tyre, in third. Staffy comes in then, and was in fourth, but I'm sure we'll lose a few positions once he comes out. And James has come in then. Must be coming out onto another set of mediums. And he does then, yeah. Is Jace going to come in? Get off the hards. We'll soon see. And Brucey comes in as well then, so Jace moves up to second. Brucey comes in for some fuel and another set of mediums, I'm sure. So will Mockin get past, or will Brucey come out in front? Yeah, Brucey's got to take fuel, hasn't he? So Mockin should get past. So Mockin moves up to P3. So Brucey gets out ahead of Phil then, so Hirokram still leading. He's got a healthy gap to Jace. Jace is on the hard tyre as well, so that gap's only going to get bigger. Mockin third. Brucey's trying to hunt him down in fourth. Been a great race from Brucey so far. Good race from Phil as well in P5. Midnight is hunting him down though. So Fubuki had a pretty crazy race so far, but he's in seventh. Staffy, been a pretty quiet one for Staffy, down at 8th, and James down in 9th. Hirokram's going to come in pretty soon then. That fuel is looking pretty low. Surely Jace is going to want to get off these hard tyres soon. Mockin got enough fuel and tyres to the end, that's for sure. So these guys don't have to stop again. It's only going to be Jason Hirokram in it. Yeah. Or unless Jace goes to the end on these hard tyres, that might be what he's thinking. go then, so some action coming on here, these three. It's all for position as well, so let's hop on board. Brucey, Phil look to make a move. Thinks better of it. This is the most bunched up we've seen cars for a little while. Oh, as Phil runs it wide then. It's unlucky for Phil. But hasn't lost too much time. So Hirocram's come in then. Jace retakes the lead. And as I say that, that's a big moment down into the first corner. But has managed to keep it on the tarmac just about, and Hirocram comes out then, but that won't do Jace any favours, that little moment. Mocking in P3, no one near him now really. Brucey's dropped off and he's got Midnight for company, and Phil was with these guys, but that little moment he just had has just set him back a little bit. Now he might have to worry about Fubuki, who's on a set of mediums. Jason, 15 minutes to make these hard tyres, to keep these hard tyres working. Oh, big moment on the exit of the corner. Just trying to get these mediums heated up. Mocking, I'm sure we'll be hoping he makes a mistake and he can catch him up, but so far so good for Mocking. P3. Brucey has managed to pull away from Midnight a little bit then, so these guys have just sort of spread apart a little bit, but Fubuki is gaining on Phil, so we'll come back to that one, because in another lap or two I think Fubuki might be right on him. And Staffy and James bring up the rear of the pack. Here's Jace then, who's led this race for quite a lot of it. He's back in the lead and he's got 13 minutes to go, but Hirocram is hunting him down. Mocking a little bit too far away from these guys now. I don't think he'll be catching the leaders. Brucey, great race from Brucey so far in P4. Even better now that Aaron's dropped off, I'm sure. Gives him a bit of a breathing room. He can just concentrate on running his laps now, rather than looking in that rear view mirror of how close Aaron's getting. Phil, yeah, Fubuki is hunting Phil down then. I don't think will Phil be able to keep him at bay till the end of the race. We'll see. Hirocram then is really pushing. You can see him. Jace gets a bit wide. So gr3 is really catching Jace up. Is Jace going to be able to keep him behind for another 11 minutes? That's the question. Mocking just on his own now, really. Just got to keep running them laps, and he should have another podium finish. Brucey, Midnight, just did the 120 last lap. Brucey, 121 dead, so they're running at a similar pace. You might see Midnight closing back up towards the end of the race. Brucey's tyres looking in a bit better condition though. Also, let's hop on board with gr3 then, because he is right on the tail of Jace now. Is he going to look to get a move done? Just the exit speeds on the medium tyre. gr3 looks to the outside now. No, Jace just putting his car in the right places. Now he's going to look to try and get it done on the outside here. And he gets through then, so gr3 retakes the lead of the race off of Jace. Is Jace going to just be able to stay on the back of gr3 now? Or is gr3 just going to pull away? I think gr3 is just going to pull away, isn't he? So Fubuki didn't get past Phil. When was that? Is it into this first corner? It is indeed. So yeah, Phil runs it wide then, and Fubuki takes 6th off him then. So it's recovered well again, Fubuki. Really has. He's had 3 big crashes in this race, and he gets it back on the tarmac and gets it going again every time, and is in 6th. It could have been a lot better for him, but it's still good points on the board, so fair play to Fubuki. Midnight, same with Midnight, he's had a couple of offs, could have been a lot better for him, but it's good points and it's a good recovery, and he could even get Brucey here if Brucey makes a couple of mistakes. But Brucey has had an absolutely brilliant race in this Merc in P4, and his tyres look, I don't know, their tyre wear's pretty similar, you know. Be interesting to see. Walking, he's had a pretty good race, not put a foot wrong. He's in P3 at the moment, so some good points for Mocking if he can keep it on the tarmac for these last 8 minutes. gr3 has got past Jace, but he hasn't necessarily just disappeared. Jace is trying to hang on to the back of him. Got to be gutted for Jace. He's led a lot of this race. To lose it, be overtaken and lose it in the last 10 minutes must be a real kick in the teeth. Sure he's hoping for a Hero mistake. But unfortunately, they don't happen too often, not with Hero. He's normally not one to make a mistake. Staffy had a pretty lonely race down an 8th, but there's still some points on the board for the Corvette. Hero still leads this race in the Mustang. So he has pulled away from Jason, but it's been a brilliant race for Jace in the Peugeot. Midnight, let's have a look. He's closing in on Brucey. Will he be able to get past him before the race is done? Big swiggle out of the corner from Brucey there. Which will cost him all down this straight. So there, it's closed right up now then. Lap 40. Hero still leading this race. Jace in second, Mock in third, Brucey in fourth, Midnight's hunting him down in fifth, Spooky P6 then, Phil in seventh, Staffy in 8th, James in 9th. Just under 5 minutes to go. Yeah, Jace has dropped right off now then, so Jace, I think, will be happy with second. Unless Hero makes a pretty big mistake here, I can't see him catching him now. Mockin has had a pretty lonely second half of the race really. Just been on his own in third. But again, will be some good points on the board for him. Oh, so Midnight has got past Brucey then, so where did that happen? Where did Brucey lose that position? Oh, exit the last corner, and Midnight says, thank you very much mate, I'll have some of that. So, unluckily for Brucey, he drops down into 5th. He's had an absolutely brilliant race so far, as Brucey. Slide on there from Hero. He is really pushing on these medium tyres. Don't think he needs to. He's pulled enough of a gap to Jace, so I don't know why he's pushing like that. don't think Mocking's going to be close enough to catch Jace, is he? About 2-3 laps to go. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, Brucey does not let Midnight run off. Will he look to make a move down here? He's in the slipstream. Oh, he's just tried to brake as late as possible as Brucey and compromised his exit. Heracram. Is Heracram going to have enough fuel? He's got more than Jace, so I assume so. Staffy, yeah, so Staffy been lap then. It's too far away from Brucey. Everyone's sort of spread apart now, so Heracram still leading this race. Jace is in second. Mocking in third. Ooh, big moment there from Midnight. In fourth. Will that allow Brucey to catch back up a little bit? Ibuki up to P6. Okay. Had a fair few accidents in this race, but he's got himself back up to P6. Gibbon had a bit of a lonely one, really, sort of been on his own. The same with Staffy and the same with James. So this must be the final lap then. There we go then, yep, so final lap then, so yeah, Jace will finish second, Mocking third, Midnight will take fourth, Brucey fifth, Fabuki, good recovery from Fabuki, not been his day today, but I'm sure he'll still be happy with 6th place. Phil will take 7th, Staffy 8th, and James will take 9th, so Heracram was the only one that made that last lap then. And he will win this 60-minute endurance race at Sardegna. Big long stint on the hard tyre, and then come out and was running some very quick laps on the on the medium. And he will win round 8. As he comes out the last corner. Heracram wins it. Heracram, great race from him. Jace, Mocking, congratulations to the podium guys. So, well, there you have it guys. I hope you enjoyed it. See you again soon. Thanks for watching.